Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Lucas Giolito, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Grounded to third. And there's one down now. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire, pitching hitters. But one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
No balls and a strike to count. To Shields on second. Beltre is over at first with 1 away. Squared that one up just a little late. Gallo is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
So he got him swinging. Joey Gallo goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. watches this one in there for a high strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Anderson ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Yoan Moncada comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 2-1 home. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball three. The 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Gallo has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Looking at his career totals, Odor is sitting on 499 career hits, so a small milestone of sorts could be achieved here. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Garcia racing back at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And it's fouled away. Two and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Garcia is over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count also. Only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up, up, up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-0. Profar over at second. Andrews at first, 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. Moncada is there. And the inning is over. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Texas. Digging in, Avisail Garcia.
And leading off for the White Sox, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Lifetime against Doug Fister. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. One and 1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Castillo cleverly gets the nickname Beef. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-1 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Garcia is on his way home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at
1. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Skied down the left field line. Profar ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Soft liner to the left side. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit and give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were two down. At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Anderson at third with two away. The 0-2 delivery. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Men on third with two down. Here's a little chopper up the middle. A bare-handed pickup. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering. He's a heater in there for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ball and a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Odor, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Two and 0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The 2-0. 2-1 to count.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 2-2 offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Charlie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Soft liner towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
And the runner back. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got to hurry. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now in the box, Jose Abreu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Abreu playing here in his age 31 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. just a tick behind for a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Beltran. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 2-2. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Robinson Chirinos.
Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Popped him up. Casilla has a play. 1 down.
The batter, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Count remains full. Hit to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Rob Scahill answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman Beltre. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Now to the plate, Wellington Castillo. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Inside and low, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home. Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Next for Chicago, designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico.
Up next for Chicago, Nicky Delmonico. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Scahill stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Moncada is calling for it. 1 away.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
So the bases are empty with 1 away for Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tilson is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Three and 1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Leury Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is popped up back behind second. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first down.
The batter, third baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
So striding in, Yomer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Gallo is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, center fielder, Harley Helson.
Ready now for the White Sox, Charlie Tilson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Weak chopper up the line. Right there is Beltran. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order. Striding forward now is the DH, Nomar Mazara. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, no balls and a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball that just misses inside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Xavier Cedeno comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that, Nat. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Shin-Soo Choo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Mazzara on at first, nobody out. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Bueller, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through on this one.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Two-0 count, the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
A ball and no strikes. One and one to count. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Settling in now, Jurickson Profar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. To short. Anderson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the now batting, Yoan Moncada. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this is foul. Changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in now, Jose Abreu. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Line hard, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here on the south side of Chicago, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Riding in once again, Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. Farquhar is on the shorter side as a right-handed pitcher at 5'9" tall. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Line drive to left. Garcia has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that misses for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. To Shields is off at first with 2 away. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers lead 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Jose Leclerc gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a swing, pop up. Andres waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A called strike over the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Here's the 3-1. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Popped him up. Chirinos is there. And the inning is over. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. It's the Rangers 5 and the White Sox 3. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And here in fact is Shin-Soo Choo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Rougned Odor will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Now here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and it remains 5-3. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
41, Jake Diekman.
Yomer Sanchez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Three and 0 now. Diekman playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Chu. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Missed with a slider. The 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Jose Abreu would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down 5. Coming to the plate now, Jurickson Profar. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Profar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Two out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Moncada has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Nothing more in the Texas half of the ninth. Last chance now for the White Sox. They'll be chasing 2. It's 5-3. Keone Kela comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 50.
So stepping in, Jose Abreu. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
The
breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Popped him up. Gallo has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
So striding forward now, Wellington Castillo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Coming to the plate now, Nicky Delmonico. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Now his swing and he pops him up. And this should do it. Odor is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Doug Fister is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Nolan Ryan is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready now, Yoan Moncada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out.
Batting third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Just underway in Arlington. Full count now, 3-2. Avisail Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So here is Avisail Garcia, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair. As it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ryan, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. James Shields, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game James Shields on the mound. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. One of the keys for James Shields, he needs that curveball. If he has the curveball, it gets the hitters off of the fastball. Not an overpowering guy, but he will throw the changeup and the curveball behind in the count. He's more of a thinking man's pitcher.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Two and one. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Popped him up. Beltre near the bag at third. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
In there, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Fouled off. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Tap down the line, and this winds up hitting the first base bag, and he'll have the presence of mind to step on first here to get the out. How about that for a weird play? At the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Chirinos corrals it, and that ends the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. To 2-2 now. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Striding in, Shin-Soo Choo. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the changeup is way low that time. And a fastball just a bit high. Shields is ready. Here he comes on 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Striding into the box, Yomer Sanchez. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Tilson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Up with it is Beltre, and quickly there are 2 away. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Popped him up. Odor ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The White Sox lead this one 1-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Tilson will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Jurickson Profar. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Swing and a liner. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two and one after the foul ball there. In the dirt here. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the White Sox, first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously
hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes to Shields, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. Under it is Profar here to put it away for the first out. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Abreu stands at third with one gone in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there is all of a sudden. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Elvis Andrus.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Center fielder, Delino.
So next to the plate for Texas, Delino to Shields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Shields is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. On the ground to third. Sanchez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Delmonico aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground is short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
The batter, left fielder, Leori Garcia.
Digging in to try it again, Leori Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Delmonico rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Yomer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here's the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Grounder down the line at third. And this is going to get by. Beltre down the line, a fair ball. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Up next for the White Sox.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Gallo moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Yanked fouled off to the right. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Here's Joey Gallo now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nomar Mazara, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Shields steps into his windup. 1-0 on its way. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives us. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Choo, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Skied into very shallow right. Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Nicky Delmonico will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. They'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. A ball and a strike. Before the pitch, a move by Shields. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Shields pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Bartolo Colon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40.
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Struck him out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Leury Garcia, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So digging in now, Yomer Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
The count now at 2-2. Throw back to first by Colon, and he just manages to get his hand in. Lifted down the line in left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Profar on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tilson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. Lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And with that last pitch, Shields up to 68 so far. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Nomar Mazara is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Shields is ready. Here he comes. 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Softly hit to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to. Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So here is Avisaíl Garcia, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Andrus will play this one at short. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. Good guys leading this one on the road here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is taken high above the zone.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he fouls this one off. Shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Shin-Soo Choo will leading off the inning. Shin-Soo Choo. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. Anderson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Popped him up. Sanchez calls for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Count still full, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Garcia is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 4 and the Rangers 9. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Nicky Delmonico. He went down on strikes last time up. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping up now, Tim Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Anderson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0 home is a heater in there. For a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals down the 3rd baseline. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus, last time through, was a base hit. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Fielder, number 3, Delano DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delano DeShields. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In the day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box, Adrian Beltre. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
1-0 pitch on the way. Count even now at 1-1. DeShields stands at second with 2 gone. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Garcia has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. James Shields is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.